You're asking me. I don't know.
We are now putting my hair in ponytails all over my head. And is it coming out as you guys are doing that?
Not really.
No.
Oh. And after I've put my hair in ponytails, we're going to chop the ponytails off. And then my mother is here with her sewing machine, and we're going to take the ponytails and make hair weaves, like make WEFTs, which is like hair extensions out of my own hair. And so I could use the length of my own hair to tuck into hats and beanies. So, you know, can feel like I've still got a bit of my own hair popping out of whatever I like to ordain my head with. And this is in preparation for the next dose of chemo, which is happening potentially this Friday, maybe next Wednesday. Which will definitely send all the hair out of my head. So we're kind of getting ahead of it. Ahead of it? Yeah, so we'll sign off now and we'll sign back on when we're about to do the chop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the first cut. Oh, there it goes. Snip. Give that to Mum.
That has to be very carefully treated.
Can we work together with all of them?
Yeah, you want to hold them all down? You want to do the bottom ones first? Here we go on Pixie.
Oh wow, this is looking good actually.
Wait,
can I choose the ones to do?
Just before we started cutting. That fear of maybe not doing the right thing, or knowing that if I was going to cut the hair, it meant I was definitely going into another round of chemo, and so I got to feel the grief of that even before it happens, and also that sense of failure that I remember feeling before surgery, which I think is an inevitable feeling when you've been on a holistic journey, because whether you intended to or not, you end up on one side or the other. You end up on the side of holistic medicine or the side of traditional medicine, and it's actually not a polarity that I ever intended to buy into, and didn't realise I had until I was faced with saying full yes to traditional medicine with surgery and chemical drugs. And then of course the reality is it isn't one or the other. It's anything that you can take. It's anything that you can take that the world can offer you to be healthy and alive. And so, you know, this cutting of the hair is a gesture of that dedication to do whatever it takes. This is the hair coming up. What does it look like? How much have we got? Huh? Ooh, it's quite a nice colour.
Oh, hair's going all over me.
And how lucky am I that I've got my women around me. There it is.
Tell us how you feel about the first snip.
Scared.
Are you going to go through with it today?
Wait, what?
Are you going to go through with the cut today?
Yes.
Are you ready to go?
Can you tell us about your motivation as to why you want to do this?
Mommy's hair looks the best.
Because my hair looks the best. And what are you going to do with your hair once I cut it off?
Mom's gonna use it to put it on a thingy to make hair.
On a headband.
Yeah,
On a
you're
headband
going to use
to make
Winona's
it.
hair to put on a headband so I can use it when my hair all falls out, and I can put the hairband of Winona's hair and my hair together and tuck it underneath my beanies and my headscarves.
Go for it.
Okay, ready? Which one do we do first?
The top one.
Top one. Okay, here we go. There it goes.
Oh, that's massive. I want to hold this one. Oh, that's massive.
Here we go again.
Oh, this is going to be on my altar.
Take what they said.
My little
Because
girl's hair is coming off.
Like mama, like daughter.
You will itchy. Natalie, you will itchy over your hair.
I'm proud of you, Winona.
Thank you. Ow. Ow.
Last one. No, second. Yeah, no, your last one.
We could play horsies.
There you go. Whoa.
This one.
No, that
No,
one's
that's
staying.
the front one with like your mummy's one.
Wow. How does it feel?
Put your hands over it, Winona. You touch it.
Can I touch it?
Oh my god. My hair.
Look at me. Wow.
Fabulous.
Such a brave girl.
We haven't shaved it yet.
Oh wow.
Just cut up all of our hair and we snipped it off our heads in ponytails, Winona and I. And now my mum has been making WEFTs and I'm helping. And so we've laid out a whole row of Winona's hair down here. And now this is my hair. And we're going to pop it over the top and gently tease it out. So we have this double layer of hair. It's quite a thick layer.
So you probably move it down a little bit down that way.
And
too.
essentially what a weft is like a big hair extension. And it's going to be sewn, the hair is going to be sewn together. And so when I lose my hair completely and I go bald and I want to put on a beanie, I can put this weft, sort of like attach it to the inside of my beanie at the back of the nape of my neck, and mine and Winona's hair will come out of my hat. It's very inspiring. So my mum has just sewn, she's just sewing right now my hair together with my daughter's hair in a line in between the two bits of sticky tape. Mum, have you ever sewn hair before?
No, I haven't. This is definitely a first. There's a lot of firsts with you, Natalie.
Yeah, she's been saying that to me all my life. A lot of firsts. Now we've got a weft. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Got to trim that top hair so it looks a little better.
Yeah. And then fold it over.
Yes, with the iron.
Yeah. So we have finished the stitching and we've folded it over and we're just taking the green tape off. There you go. And now you've got this beautiful length of hair. I'll do a little trim on it, but that's going to go really nicely tucked underneath the beanie at the back of my head. If I want a little bit of Winona and mummy hair on my head. Ah, it makes me feel really happy. Thanks, Mum. So the process has been complete. My mother has created the WEFTs for my hair, and just yesterday she gave me one of the long WEFTs from that was the hair at the back of my head, and she's sewn it into the back of my favourite beanie, and here it is now. Can you see this? It's got just the normal beanie at the front, like that. And here at the back is my hair that she has sewn in. It was just pretty much the length that it was before, just coming out the back of this beanie. And you can see that she's sewn it in like that. So my hair is falling out at a rapid amount at the moment. Soon I'll be completely bald. And when I am, all I have to do in the morning is get up, put on my favourite beanie, make sure it's nice and scented, and I have this beautiful impression of hair, my own hair, coming out of the bottom of my favourite beanie, which is also keeping my head nice and warm. Feels very healing and very good to know that I have this. I'm so grateful for my mum for doing this. If anybody who's watching this would like a WEFT made, you can contact me, and I suppose we could maybe talk to my mum about doing one for you too. I also know another lady that does it from the ONJ Centre at the Austin Hospital here in Melbourne. So there's plenty of ways that you can have your own WEFT that you can build in to the base of your favourite cap too. And there's one more way that you can do it, just right here. My mother has also created for me, from the longer piece of my hair, a longer weft. And she's put on the top of it these studs, 1, 2, 3. And she gave me the other side of the studs that I can sew in to any hat or underneath any scarf that I want to, which is, I thought was such a great idea. So you can push it up and clip it in, and you can also have a longer weft at the front of your head. Anyway, how beautiful and how thankful and grateful I am for this recreation of hair to keep me empowered at a time when you can feel a little bit less of yourself. Now I have more of myself, literally, on my head.